Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dragonkeep here, and welcome back to another What If. Now, I know I said that there are going to be two different What Ifs that I'm going to be talking about until the end of the month, but actually, I forgot to tell you about the third one. I completely forgot about it. I am incredibly sorry. Anyways, this is what if Deku was a ninja? So, let's get this started. Now, unlike the anime, unlike in the anime, unlike in canon, it starts off, this timeline actually starts off in, I don't know exactly when it is, but the era of samurai, and of course ninjas. Just where ninjas were warriors of the dark and samurai were, well, basically the masters. And many have fallen to the wrath of being a ninja. Well, to be more precise, the fallen into the way of the ninja. And one of those was a farmer named Izuku Midoriya. It was in a time of big, he was just a normal farmer. Well, he used to be. Anyway, right, as he was busy gathering up his crops, what unbeknown to him would be his last time, a samurai, right, along with its herd of ninjas, came to where Izuku was. And to be honest, they were actually trying to find Izuku. You see, this samurai and the ninjas, hold on a second. Sorry about that, I had to do something real quick. So, as I was saying, these guys, this samurai and these ninjas were evil. And were on... and were trying... and was trying to basically kidnap Izuku and rid him of his home. They went to where he was and slaughtered his mother mother, who in fact wasn't Inko, because this was way before Inko or Quarks were even born. But sit. Izuku was shocked to see a samurai and some ninjas come his path, and he was not happy with it because, well, the ninjas are destroying his crops, said the samurai decapitated his mother. Yeah. Just chopped her head clean off. Izuku ran. Izuku ran and ran. But two ninjas started chasing him. And Izuku kept running, and the ninjas kept chasing him. They were going over to a river and waterfall. He went to the edge of the waterfall, looked behind him, and the ninjas just were like, "You better stay right there, kid." And Izuku replied, saying, "You should go die." As Izuku jumped jumped off from the waterfall and into the water safely. The ninjas thought that he was dead. But Izuku just barely escaped. And Izuku was thinking to himself, what am I gonna do? I can't go back home. I can't go back home. I have no home. Not anymore. As Izuku kept walking from the place he once knew, he then found an old abandoned temple. He went in and started reading some scrolls. He got to a scroll that actually had his name in it. It said, and I quote, "A chosen one with the initials I am will rise above the great samurai." Right. And end him, but also ending himself as a sacrifice to finally end his evil. Izuku said, "All this time, I was meant to die? And my mom thought that I would be better off as a farmer. She fought for me. Now, I shall fight for her." As he then continued reading the scrolls there, and basically training the way. The way that the scrolls said. And as Izuku was training, he began to feel the way of the ninja coursing through his veins. And by the time his training was done, he opened up one of the cabinets, took took a ninja outfit, not the one you see here, that's for later on, and packed up all of the weapons he trained with. As he said, "Alright, let's end this." He was then battling he then began to battle ninjas who dared to oppose him, and became known as the Green Mist. He is called the Green Mist because of not only his hair, but because he is extremely skilled at being a ninja. In fact, the people who've seen him in action put up legends saying that he can even summon mist, control the shadows to his will. He can bend the legends say that he could bend the shadows to his will. And it finally comes up. He finds the samurai that has been responsible for his attack, for his mother's death. And Izuku said, "Samurai." And the samurai said, "Well, well, the green mist. I guess the legend will be true. If you can end me." They draw their blades in battle. The samurai is doing pretty good. But Izuku just finishes him off with his final blow. For sending his soul to the other world. I don't know what they call the underworld in that time, but as Izuku took a steady position and turned to stone. Now we skip over to the starting of the anime. And Bakugo is starting his rant, and there's literally no one stopping him. Since Izuku Midoriya hasn't been in this time, hasn't been here. Wing Boy, at the end of the class, Wing Boy and Long Finger Man, along with Bakugo, decide that they were going to the museum. Little did they know that exactly one day ago, sorry, archaeologists were studying an old temple and found Izuku's stone body imprisoned. Well, they found Izuku's body imprisoned in stone. Of course, they didn't know that. They just thought it was a really cool treasure, and they took it out. Little did they know that by taking Izuku out of the temple, they would soon release him. It would soon release him in 24 hours, giving him immense power were. And, of course, the power of his legends. But that's where I'm going to leave it off today. Well, for now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, boom, stop that like button across space. Catch you next one, guys. Laters.